Okay, everybody, we're live right now. Snowing out here. It's pretty neat. Yep, it is snowing. We haven't had snow for some time. Gotta put some diesel in the heat. Got my generator running. Gotta get yes, sir. If I get the key in the damn lock. Going in the shed. Gotta put some diesel in the diesel heater. But yeah, we're finally getting snow. Yeah, I'm all covered up. I didn't need to go that far, but I did. How's it going, everybody? This is an early live. We finally got some snow here, and let's cover up the head there. But a little bit of sun, no sun today. Had to start the generator to power up the batteries to keep them charged up because tomorrow it's gonna be snowing, I think, again. But excuse me, I got the diesel. I got the diesel heater going. Let me show you the snowfall. Hold on. Gotta like this. Let you see it. It's pretty cool. Well, can't see nothing there. Okay. We are finally getting some snow. We haven't had snow in a while. We're living off grid and stuff. But yeah, look at that. I guess this is my snowfall edition. Yeah, we're supposed to snow until about 1 o'clock in the morning, but we haven't had snow here for some time. It's been pretty dry in the state, and we're just trying to. Well, I got something to do with it. As you can see, snowfall. Those are solar lights right there. They actually work pretty well when the sun is out. It was out today. But this is a live broadcast from snowfall. That's all it is. I just wanted to let y'all see. I got another camera right there. I got another light there. Pop my fingers, snap those fingers. But got to run the generator right here so we can maintain power. Not because I have to, but I like to have the batteries up, to temperature. I'm gonna talk about up to charge, so we can, maintain life out here in the middle of nowhere. I have a shed there. There's my powerhouse. The powerhouse takes care of us, gives us all we need, as far as water and power and stuff like that. Got solar on it, and I actually have a wind turbine, which is over there. But we've been out here for about a year, and it's worked out pretty well. It actually has. My alarm keeps going off. Worked out pretty well. We haven't had that much snow this year. Last year it was snowing pretty well. It was bad. I got stuck last year. I was stuck in the snow. But I didn't have a 4-wheel drive. I had a 2-wheel drive, so I got a new one. You probably can't hear me because of this this generator. Yep, I'm having fun. Somebody's eating, but yeah, we stay out here full time. It gets cold. It gets really cold. It hasn't snowed, but the temperatures have dropped. Right now, you can't really see much because all of the what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? You can't see much because it's snowing and it's pretty dark out here, except where I'm at. Got it lit up a little bit. Gotta light it up. Like I always tell everybody, like, subscribe, hit that bell, get notification. I'm gonna start putting out videos on the regular. I'm just trying to get settled, buying some more land. Land is good. Buy land, folks. Let's go inside. I'm going to the shed here. Now, see, I lived in Florida. I should have stayed there, but I didn't. I moved. Florida's nice. I just, the heat is just too much. Now, you can say the cold is probably too much also, but I'd rather be cold than super hot and sweating all the time. I don't know about you. Hello, Khalib. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting live videos every once in a while. Gotta get this channel better, make it better. Well, I got a little propane tank. I was refilling these little tanks. I got one of those, see that right there? I didn't put that much in there, but it actually works. I went online, I was looking for it. It's a mess in here. I don't want you to see all the mess. But went online, trying to figure out how to refill those little green propane tanks, because you spend them, they're like $6 a piece. So I was like, man, I got propane all the time. So I had an old propane tank, and what I did was bought this. Now, you've probably seen these before. Somebody's seen it before. I know I'm not the only one, but this is basically attaches to the propane tank. But you have to flip the propane tank upside down, and then you can fill. So look right here, I'll show you. That goes on top of there, while the other tank is upside down, and you can fill up your little tanks. You can fill up your little tanks, and that's what, so you can use those little ones more often, because these can get expensive. This one's got some in there. I filled one up the other day, used it to cook with, and it was awesome. I was like, man, I've been blowing through some propane, I'll tell you that much. Blowing through propane. I should have bought a big tank, but we're going to move off this property, and we're going to move into our new domain. We're not going to be off, well, we're still going to be off grid, but we're not going to be living in a trailer anymore. So that's going to be good. That's going to be good. It's got a well, septic, the whole nine. We ain't got to, I don't have to do all the hard work anymore once we get over there. We got a while, about 20 days when we close on the property. But yeah, let me show you some things that I got in here, so you can see how I've been living for the past year. If you're off grid and you want to be living off grid, you can do it. Just watch videos, watch YouTube, and they can show you. Well, the way I did it was, I built this shed, one shed, and it blew away. The wind was too much, it just tore it up and blew it away. It actually threw it away. It launched about 100 feet to my south. So I was like, man, I gotta get a real shed. So I bought this one. And basically I was like, well, this is gonna be my powerhouse. This is where I'm gonna have power and water and everything. Basically I bought 2 IBC totes. Let me show you. There's one there. It's a mess in here, so don't judge me. Bought 2 IBC totes. I made my own little plumbing there, as you can see it. Into a water pump, into a accumulator, and it goes out the side of the shed. Basically, when I want water in the trailer, I just hook up the trailer to the hose, because you can't do it in the wintertime because it'll freeze. I open the valves. I'll show you. I got 2 valves there. The green one's to the tank, and that one is just to shut it off. So it does, so I can, because I have the 2, so I can separate the 2 tanks. Like I can use this one over here for a little bit, this one over here for a little bit, and then use that one over there. Basically, 550 gallons lasts pretty long time. So I'll use 550 gallons probably. I could probably get a whole month out of it, unless you're just sucking down water. So, but anyway, yeah, and then I blow everything out, because if you don't, and the temperatures drop, you ain't gonna have no water, because everything's gonna freeze. So, and I've kind of figured that out. The hose, I blow the water out of the hose. I blow the water out of the filter. I blow water. I make the pump blow water out, and what it does is, when I can just come back in and use it when it gets below a certain temperature. Being out here is pretty rough. I don't have septic out here, so I have to put it in a tote and take it somewhere and dump it. So that can be a pain. My generator's acting crazy. Power, I got 2 solar generators and a battery pack, and it works pretty well. They work pretty well. The power, when the sun ain't out and you're burning power, you can burn up a lot of power. My generator made some weird noises. That was good there. I got 2 generators. I got a little one and a big one, but I try to use the little one more than the big one. Don't want to blow that one up. That one's just in case you need a generator for a long time. Got the big one. It's louder though. That's the only problem. Makes a lot more noise. I'm moving back and forth. I need to quit. Yeah, this place is a mess. I clean it up, it gets messy. I clean it up, it gets messy. So I go back and forth quite a bit. I clean it up, I get it all organized, and I mess it up. But this shed has done well. I even got a TV in this bad boy, if I want to watch television. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We're living our dream. You've probably seen my last video. I do have a job though, so I got to work every morning. But if you're trying to go off grid and try to live that off grid lifestyle, just think of this: buy some land. Get your permits so you can be there, and then buy some land. I'm gonna try to say I forgot what I'm trying to say. Buy some land. Make sure you got a trailer that can handle it, or a camper, or whatever you got, van, whatever. Get a shed, put power in it. Make sure you got power, and then you make sure you got water. Like I said, I got those 2 IBC totes. They're 275 gallons. Both of them. I did pay $300 for them. So I bought them from a guy up north off of I-25, way up there. And I bought 2 of them. And they didn't start out well. I had to do some jimmy rigging just to get them right. It took me a minute. They were leaking pretty bad at first. I'll show you what I was talking about. Right there at the valve, if you see that, there's a lot of plumbing and silicone and tape and all kinds of stuff to keep it from leaking, because they were leaking pretty bad. I put a 3-to-2, if you look at that, and then I put a ball out, and it goes out to my accumulator and out the wall to the hose. And that is my setup. I have 2 of them, so I plumbed them together. This pipe looks terrible, but it was pretty clean when I finished it. The other one the same way, and I did a lot of stuff to get it from leaking. because it was leaking pretty bad for a while. And I was worried about the shed because I don't want the shed floor falling through. So I had to make sure I had that leak stopped. But I bought 2 more because I'm going to do something with those. They're outside there. And I'm going to make them into hot tubs. Probably the poor man's hot tub. Just look it up. There's a few out there. You use IBC totes to, you know, turn them into hot tubs. So I plan on doing that. What am I looking at? I'm just looking around like I got something. No, I just thought I'd come on and show you. It was snowing. I don't know how much we're gonna get. Hopefully it's not too much. Got to go to work in the morning. Daylight savings time is coming up here in the next couple of days. I think it's this weekend. And that's gonna suck because they get up earlier. Who wants to get up that early? Well, I get up early anyway, but another hour, it makes it even worse. Yeah, this shed is a mess. I gotta clean it up. I gotta clean it up. It's bad. Well, let me show you. I got this diesel heater here, as you see, and I got one outside that's actually blowing hot air underneath the trailer to keep the pipes from freezing, because they will freeze up and you can't get the poop out. You can't put water in it, and you can't put, you know, drain your gray tank, so you got to have that. I've been experimenting the whole time with this project, solar project, you know, everything. I've learned a lot online, watching videos, watching other YouTubers, you know, kind of doing their thing, or kind of watching what they were doing and doing their thing. Man, I got wires everywhere. My batteries, I got 2 AGM batteries right here. Let me take that off. I was actually charging those batteries because the power got so low in those batteries. The wind turbine wasn't moving, and what was that? I was powering something up. Oh, the internet. I was powering the internet up, and it sucked a lot of juice. Starlink uses a lot of power, and that's the only problem about it. But I gotta put diesel in this diesel heater, and then go do some studying. I gotta study for a test tomorrow or Thursday. I didn't pass it, so I gotta do it again. And so I gotta study, get that done, and then tomorrow I got forklift training, so I'll be doing that. I know how to run a forklift. I worked at home base back in the day, and I used to use forklift all the time. Plus in the military, I used to use forklifts. But now I got to do it for my new job. You got to get certified. I'm getting certified on something else in my new job, so I got to take advantage of that. And I got a bunch of stuff around here I got to clean up. It's just like I clean it up, then I make a mess, and I clean it up, and I make another mess, and it's like it never ends. It'll be all nice, and I'll be, oh man, this is clean, and boom, next time I'll bring something in, I'll do something else, and next thing I'm looking at it going, what the hell, is there a kid living here in this shed? But it's not a bad living. If you do the right things, you can actually live off grid without any problems. I got like 1,300 watts of solar. I got 2 solar generators. That works pretty well. And I got 200 watts on the van. 200 watts of solar on the van. But I just filled up the trailer with water while it was snowing out there. But let's go back outside. You can see the snow, and then I gotta shut down because I have to get in those books because I need to finish. But let's go look at the snow again, so you can say, hey, I saw snow today. If you were living in a town with no snow like I lived in or living in, you think it'd be snowing like crazy over here, but not this year. Last year it snowed quite a bit. Let's go outside real quick. You can see that, what's going on. There you go there. A little bit of snow. The van's right there. It's all getting covered up right there. I don't know, a lot of people send messages and it's probably something inappropriate, so they put it up for viewing. I know some people living in sheds out here, and I don't know, I mean, there's a guy living in a pile of junk off grid. I'm like, wow, people will do anything to not pay rent. I'm one of them, but that's about to change. That is about to change. Well, I gotta go get my other van. So it's out there. Well, it's in Florida still. So I gotta go pick that up. And I'm gonna do some stuff to that one. I'm moving gas cans. Some guy gave me well, the guy that I bought these totes from, he gave me some of this. Never had it. He's like, you want this? I was like, I didn't even say yeah. He threw it inside of my truck. I was like, damn, I didn't want that. I haven't touched it. I'm not going to mess with it, but I'm going to probably give it to some of the guys at work. Say, hey man, I got something for y'all. Y'all can have it because I don't want it. I don't like, what do they call them? You know what I'm talking about. Those home brewers who become brewery companies. But yeah, I've got those, and I haven't touched it. It's been sitting in the shed. I'm shocked they haven't blown up. It gets cold in here sometimes if I don't have the heater on. So what I mean, I said I was going to leave, but what kind of ideas do you guys have for living off grid if you do live off grid? You live in a camper, trailer, or Astro van. What is your ideas to survive? You can leave in the comments below. And I'll take a look at them and respond to them if you leave me a comment. I've been doing this for a year. Actually, I've been living in my trailer for 2 years, and coming up in about a month. Yeah, I sold my house and bought a trailer, and here I am. 2 years later, been traveling the country. Like I said the other day, I went to Alaska and came back, and now I'm purchasing a house. Yes, it's not new. I wish it was, but it's close by, and it's off grid, so which is awesome. I don't have no electric or utility bills at all. Period. I want to buy water, nothing. I actually buy water, so I have to buy that to survive. But it's pretty cheap. It's not that expensive. You can get quite a bit for not that cheap, really cheap. The only bill I really run up is gas for the generators and propane for the trailer. So the trailer is going to get cleaned up. I'm going to really clean it up. I'm going to flush everything out, winterize it, and park it, and then use it next summer. Probably do some camping in it. And then there's a lot of camping around here. I mean, a lot. Lakes, campsites, BLM land, you name it. I can't wait. But I got my other trailer out here. My other camper is supposed to be a food trailer, but I was thinking, hey, I could turn it into a food trailer, but still use it as a camper. So I have to figure that out. I have to get that situated. But like, subscribe, hit that bell, get notification. I'm going to cut out of here in about 30 seconds. Thought I'd just show you the snow. I'll cut out here in 30 seconds because I got to go study. Got to put diesel in this heater. And you'll probably see me in a couple more days. So, like I said, like and subscribe. And hey, Clash Royale, whatever. I don't know. But take it easy. Enjoy your Tuesday. And I'll probably see you in a couple days. Peace.